Hey everyone, did you know that over 70% of golfers never get to play on a real course as often as they'd like? Whether it's time, weather, or just the cost, most of us are stuck practicing at driving ranges or hitting into nets in our backyards. But what if I told you there's a way to bring the driving range right to your home, no matter the weather, and set it up in minutes? I'm talking about the Jain Pro Inflatable Golf Simulator Tent Enclosure. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Now, I know what you're thinking, another inflatable tent? Those always look flimsy and fall apart after one use. But this one is different. The Jain Pro is built like a tank. It's made from heavy-duty PVC material that's weather-resistant, so rain or shine, it's not going anywhere. I set mine up in my backyard last weekend, and even with a slight breeze, it stayed put. No wobbling, no collapsing, just solid stability. And the best part? No complicated assembly. Most golf enclosures take hours to set up, with poles and nets and all kinds of parts. But this? You literally inflate it like a bouncy house, and in under 10 minutes, you're ready to hit. I've seen people struggle for an hour trying to set up other enclosures, only to give up. With this, it's plug and play, and you're done. Another thing that blew me away was how versatile it is. Most hitting tents are designed for one specific launch monitor or club type. But the Jain Pro fits all launch monitors, TrackMan, Garmin, SkyTrack, you name it. I tested it with my SkyTrack, and the ball tracking was spot on. No glitches, no calibration headaches. Plus, it's big enough to fit a full swing with driver, iron, or wedge. I've even used it indoors in my garage, and it's just as stable as outside. If you've got an idle space, a garage, a patio, a small backyard, this thing transforms it into a golf simulator in minutes. No more waiting for good weather or driving to the range. Want to hit a few balls after work? Boom, set it up. Rainy day? Still good to go. Durability is another standout. I've had mine up for a few weeks now, and it's taken multiple hits from drivers and irons without any wear. The screen is reinforced, so even if you're smashing it with a 3-wood, it won't tear. I've seen cheaper enclosures where the net starts fraying after a few uses, but this one feels like it's built to last. And because it's inflatable, it's way easier to store than those bulky metal frame tents. Just deflate it, fold it up, and toss it in a closet. No taking up half your garage. Now, let's talk about the screen quality. The material is thick enough to stop balls but thin enough that you can still see your launch monitor readings clearly. I was worried the screen might distort the ball flight, but it doesn't. The ball pops right through, and the screen bounces it back without any weird ricochets. That's a big deal because nothing ruins a practice session like a ball flying off into the neighbor's yard. With this, you can swing freely without worrying about losing balls or damaging property. One thing I really appreciate is how quiet it is. Some hitting nets are super loud when the ball hits, which can get annoying if you're practicing late at night. But the Jain Pro's screen absorbs most of the impact noise, so it's much quieter. I've hit balls at 10 p.m. without waking up the whole house. That's a game changer for those of us who don't have a dedicated indoor space. Now, I won't lie, there are a couple of minor downsides. First, if you're in an area with constant high winds, you might need to weigh it down with sandbags or stakes. It's stable, but nothing's completely windproof. Second, while the screen is durable, if you're hitting with a driver every single day, you might eventually see some wear in the center where the ball hits most. But for the price, it's a fair trade-off for how easy it is to set up and use. All in all, if you're looking for a no-fuss, portable golf simulator that works indoors and out, this is it. It saved me so much time and hassle, and I actually look forward to practicing now instead of dreading the drive to the range. If you want to check it out, the link is below. Happy hitting!